Hey Virgo, this is going to be an energy forecast, a sort of guidance reading for the month of July. So I'm going to choose around 10 cards for you, okay? I'll choose 10. I know you like your exact numbers, so I won't leave it up to chance here. King of Wands. Great card for you, Virgo. And I want you to know that this is sort of going in a chronological way. Just chose 3. So it will start in the beginning of the month, and I'm just moving through sort of to mid-month, then to the end of the month of July. July 2020. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands. These all came out at the same time. The Queen of Wands. This is maybe like the second week of July. The 9 of Swords. And History. Great one. One of my favorite cards in this deck. This is the Tarot of the Silicon Dawn. The Ace of Pentacles. Love this one for you, Virgo. Look how she's just embracing herself. These cards don't have gender, but sometimes I just use different pronouns. So take what you need. The 4 of Pentacles. This also came up in our Cancer forecast reading. Let's see. Okay, so I'm moving toward, I have 6 cards, so I'll pick 4 more, and this is really the end of the month of July, as of right now. The 7 of Wands. For Virgos here. I'm gonna reshuffle. Virgos, I feel like you're really important this month of July. Like you are going to be in a leadership position of some sort. 4 of Cups. Two more cards here. The 8 of Cups. Very similar color to the 4 of Cups here. Very fitting that they're coming right after each other. So 4, 6, 9. One more card here. I just feel like reshuffling. Virgo, you have this sort of energy right now that is all over the place. Maybe you're anxious about something. Maybe you're thinking of a lot of things at once. This one, okay, you want 2 more cards in this reading here. So fine. Judgment and the 10 of Pentacles. Interesting, these both came up also in the Cancer reading. So I feel like you might want to check that reading out as well. It might also be a message that could help you. Okay, so what I'm seeing is in the beginning of the month, Virgo, you are working hard at something, and it's a new project. It's something maybe you've never done before, something you're going back to after a long time away. And you're going into it with a lot of curiosity and excitement, and determination and focus, which is excellent. These energies are very compatible here. So you're starting something, a project maybe, or it could be a new relationship, but I think it's like work related or passion related. So 9 of Swords is the card of self-sabotage. So make sure the only really hindrance you could have to this new project, new thing, is your own self-doubt or your own self-sabotage. Virgo, you know how you get sometimes, like don't sabotage yourself. Don't hurt yourself. You are going in a really positive direction. Stay focused. And remember that you have control over the story here. You get to choose the way your story plays out, okay? And your role in this. So don't underestimate yourself. You have a lot of power right now. You have an important role to play. And you get to choose the way you go about that. So for the middle of the month of July, Virgo, based on the energy right now, you are embracing yourself. You're really getting in tune with, maybe you're doing a new exercise routine or a new sort of meditation or just taking walks to a new place. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's working. You're connecting with yourself and your own feminine energy, even if you're a male or have a different sort of gender. Everyone has a feminine energy inside of them. That's the energy of the middle of the month for you. So embrace that. It could just be your more sensitive side that you're getting in touch with again. There is some anxiety and fear. Maybe you are worried. This came up in the Cancer reading too, right? You're maybe worried about finances or a sense of stability in some regard. But that is in your head, Virgo. That's not in reality. And maybe you're just bored. You know, you could be actually becoming a little bit, you could be dissatisfied with the way things are in some regard. Even though you have a lot going for you, maybe you're thinking and fantasizing about what else could I bring about, or how could this be better, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you have to be careful that you're not turning to distractions. The Eight of Cups is really leaving behind bad habits. Maybe in the past you overindulged in alcohol or some sort of way to remedy some kind of anxiety or fear or scary situation. Maybe you didn't heal in a way that was healthy. Maybe you're just focused on something that is not helping you move forward. But I do see in the middle of July that you're going to move out of that energy into a more uplifting and positive one. End of July, we have Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles. So you are back in control of your story, Virgo. By the end of July, you are in your power. You are embracing your sense of worth and your values. But you have to make sure not to let it go to your head, right? Not to be too egotistical, because you have a lot of control and power. But when people have that, they could abuse it. So make sure you're being kind to yourself and to others, and letting cycles that weren't serving you fall away, and thank them for being in your life. Those people or things or even places that are leaving, make sure you say goodbye with like a lot of grace, like you have. Don't, you could like be kind of cruel about it, but I think you won't. I think you will be gracious in the way you let connections and things, it could be a job you're leaving or something like that, end. Do it in a way that will be something you can look back on with pride, right? For your personal history. And it's in the beginning of July, you're starting something brand new. It's a new adventure. So I definitely see that maybe you're not quite ready to let go of what was in the past to fully embrace this. But by the end of July, I think you will be finally in that state where you're, after some very important inner work, you're going to be in that state where you're ready to take on your power and say goodbye to whatever was holding you back before. Thank you for listening, Virgo. Enjoy your summer.